interview. It's a great pleasure for me. And let's start with tonight's show. What do you think about tonight's match at the international level?
Oh, I'm looking very forward to it. My first time in Germany, so I always look forward to seeing the new talent, seeing the talent that's out in different countries, not only the States, but Japan, England, Australia, Canada. I've wrestled all over the world, so this is my first time in Germany. And so far so good. I've been really impressed. The girls' match was very good. It's a shame that the American girls can't wrestle 1/100th the way that those two wrestled tonight. So yeah, I'm really excited about the show.
What are your thoughts about Mick Foley, the commissioner?
Mick is just truly a hardcore legend, but the thing that people get to see Mick in the ring don't get to see the real Mick outside the ring. Mick is just one of the genuine nice guys in our sport, and that if he sees you and you introduce yourself, he'll always remember you. He's one of those guys that just remembers people, and he makes you feel wanted and stuff like that. So he's a credit to our sport and a true legend.
Tell me how you became a wrestler. Who impressed you most when you were very young?
When I was a kid, Tully Blanchard, Eddie Gilbert, Barry Windham, Dusty Rhodes, Tommy Rich. I grew up with all those guys from the 80s, and those were the guys that I patterned not only my style after, but the way I conducted my business and everything like that. Tully Blanchard, Dusty Rhodes are the guys that I can call every night and say, okay, what should I do here? What should I do here? How should I talk to this guy? How should I talk to that one? So, the major influences on me.
On the start, you were wrestling as a heavyweight. How came you change, and how did you improve your music to become heavyweight?
A few years ago, when I was in ECW and I was making the run for the World Heavyweight title, I was about 90 kilos, even a little less, about 86, 87 kilos, and I always wanted to get bigger and stuff like that. And then when I started in Japan, Shinya Hashimoto came up to me and said, look, I don't care if it's fat or muscle, you need to be 105 kilos because just the strong style and everything like that. So I put on right now I'm 112, but I put on the weight. Now I'm changing it back into muscle and everything like that, because the reality of pro wrestling is that junior heavyweights don't draw fans the way heavyweights do. So, gaining weight is the best thing I could have done for my career.
Okay, thank you. And ECW, you fight a lot of times with Dusty Rhodes. How it's been working with a legend like Dusty?
Wow, an honor. From going from a kid that used to go to the Philadelphia Civic Center every month to see Dusty Rhodes wrestle to actually being in the ring with them is, it's a dream come true. And he's not only a great guy to be in the ring with, he's become like a second father to me. A guy that I can count on, a guy that I've spent holidays with, and his family and stuff like that. So it's a kid's dream come true.
On the 10th January 2000, you defeated CW Anderson for the #1 tennis coach for the ECW heavyweight title. And 1 month after that, you won the ECW heavyweight title. Was this your absolute breakthrough in your career, or was winning the NWA heavyweight championship worth more than being ECW champion?
A lot of people would think that the ECW title would mean more, but not that it didn't mean. It meant a lot because it was the first World Heavyweight Championship that I won. It was just the opportunity of a lifetime to win it in front of 5,000 people. But for me, the NWA title meant more because when I was a kid, the first championship I ever saw on TV was the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. I was in awe of it. I said, oh, I want that title. That's what I want. And that dream came true. And it was just an amazing time for me to be the NWA World Heavyweight Champion.
Okay, Sam, you held the ECW title for only 2 months, and after that, ECW was history.
Yep.
What do you think about ECW closing the doors, and what was special about this promotion?
What was special about it was it wasn't just wrestlers going out there and wrestling. It was everybody was a family, whether it was the promoters, or the wrestlers, and the fans itself. It was everybody worked together, and it was an amazing time. And anybody that's gone through ECW can tell you that it was one of the greatest times that you could ever have. You're going out there and you're beating the crap out of each other every night. but it was a family. It was, you know, we rode together. There was times when me and Jack Victory would ride with fans, you know. It was a family. You were a family with not only wrestlers, but the fans. So that feeling will never come back. I can't see it ever coming back, but you know, the two years that I was at ECW was some of the greatest times I ever had.
Tell us something about Japan. Many fans don't even know what's so special about wrestling in Japan. How the audience there and how many fans attend the shows there, and which place you prefer in terms of wrestling, US or Japan?
I definitely prefer wrestling in Japan because Japanese wrestling is taken more seriously because it's still sport there. It's not sports entertainment. It's the purest form of pro wrestling you're going to get because you're going to get a mix of pro wrestling, mixed martial arts, shoot fighting, boxing, everything mixes into one. And these guys don't go out there and play fighting, these guys go out there and do it. The fans are unbelievable, and they come out in big numbers. I mean, our last pay-per-view that we had a little over 11,000, you know, full packed house. They go crazy for everything, and it's, you know, I've been over there 37 times in 3 years, so I plan on retiring there.
Okay. Sam, you have hopefully some matches in TNA. Will we see you back in TNA sometime in the future? Nah. Why not?
You know what? It's not fun. I'm 31 years old, you know. I make great money in Japan. I do the international stuff. TNA is a downer. You go there and there's so many, you know, the expression in America, so many chiefs, not enough Indians. You know, everybody thinks they're the boss. Everybody wants, you know, they're looking to become the next WWE instead of becoming the first TNA, and it turns into